Well, hello everyone. Welcome to this week's Pantry Soap Making with Soap School. In today's episode, we're going to be making Berry and Chia Seed Soap. This is the kind of seed mix that you probably have all of the time in your cupboards, and sometimes you might just not like the particular blend that you've bought. Well, you don't need to throw it away. And you don't need to just share it with the birds. You can actually turn it into a beautiful soap. And that's what we're going to do today. And later on in the video, I'll also share a couple of other ideas of how you could use them in food items. So this is a bag of berry and chia seed mix. Now you've probably all got some type of similar mix to this, which you've bought to try and be healthy, and you take one mouthful and it tastes disgusting. We can turn them into soap. Now I have tried to chop these a few ways already, and let me tell you, what a fun day. We put them first of all into a blender. So actually we put them into here, and we tried to chop them in this, and it did absolutely nothing. They just all span round and grinned at us. So that was a bust. Then we put them into a jug and we tried stick blending them and pressing down with the stick blender. Well, that was hilarious because they shot all over the room. So I really don't suggest that you try that method. So we're going old school and we're going to use a knife. So literally rock the knife from side to side. If you try and do this by chopping like this, you're going to be there for 6 years. And you know, if you ever cook with this, but these seed mixes make beautiful biscuits, or in America, I think you call them cookies. We like them to be turned into flapjacks with honey and oats. So there's lots of ways that you could use them other than soap making. So in here we've got chia seeds, we've got sunflower seeds, cranberries, pumpkin seeds, dried goji berries. Doesn't that look lovely? That is what we're going to turn into our beautiful soap. And I'm not going to add any colouring. We're just going to use this for our natural colourant. I think it's going to give a real pop of colour to the soap naturally. Let's get on with making that soap. Of course, as always, we're sharing the recipe with you. If you haven't had time to write down the recipe, don't worry, because I'll make sure it's in the description for you too. So here we have all of our oils pre-weighed and warmed up, and we also have our lye solution mix too. I would love to hear from you. If you buy the protein mixes or the nut and seed mixes, have you got one that's a favourite? Have you got one particular one that maybe you just really don't like at all? Oh, that already looks absolutely beautiful. Take that to a nice trace, and then we can add in our seeds and berry mix. Now you could layer this, or you could add a colourant if you wanted to, but this session is all about pantry soap making. It's about utilising things that might go to waste, or things that you already have in your cupboards, your pantries and your fridge. Now if you've got an essential oil and you want to incorporate that, absolutely do that. It's going to be beautiful. I think this would be fantastic with something like a lemon or a Mei Chang essential oil, but go with what you've got and what you love. Now I can't resist. I'm looking at this and I really can't wait to use this, and I've decided I am going to use lemon essential oil in there. I'll tell you, when the seeds were in that packet and I was munching on them, they weren't a half as good as this soap. That is looking absolutely gorgeous. And now for the final stage, all we need to do is to pour it into the mould. Now I've decided to do this in a tube mould, but you can do it in whatever type of mould you want to.